Hello, this is John Lee from Ultimate Speaker Training Camp, and today we're in, where are we? We're in Ximending in Taiwan, and one of the questions I get asked a lot is, how do you get speaking gigs? Well, it's really, really simple. This is how you get speaking gigs. You see this lady over here? She's actually singing, she's getting more exposure. And whenever you're a speaker, one of the biggest things is you need to get more and more exposure. So come follow me and we'll show you how to get more exposure. Now, one of the biggest things that we got to do is, how did Wealth Dragons, as one of the speaking companies in property that I brought up with my business partner Vincent, well, we went international in less than 5 years. So we've been to Singapore, Hong Kong, Australia, New Zealand, the US, in England and Scotland, and now into Europe. So how do we penetrate these markets? Well, it's very simple. Whenever you're penetrating a market, you've always got to find the people who always have all the eyeballs on them. So this lady over here who's singing, she's getting more exposure by attracting people to her. So one of the things that we've got to do is, especially when we want to go international and get speaking gigs, is we need to find the promoters in those areas. But the first question you may be thinking is this: why would anyone want to work with me? Why would anyone want to do that? It's very, very simple. You've got to prove that you are an inspiring speaker. You've got to improve on your speaking skills and your delivery skills, but also making an offer from stage. Now, most promoters who put you on stage, they only put you on stage because A, you deliver great content, B, that you're an amazing speaker, and number 3 is that you can make them money. Because if you don't make them money, then unfortunately they're not going to be able to bring other people to their next event if they don't have any money. So let's speak further about this. So I guess the question you're asking is, how do we get promoters' attention? Well, it's very simple. You need to build up a speaker reel, right? I call this a speaker reel. Now, it's very busy here, of course, as you can see. What is a speaker reel? Well, a speaker reel is you being on stage, you being filmed that you're being on stage, and also you being filmed making an offer. And the offer that you make has to be of great communication, great results, and so the promoter can see that you make them money. And also the promoter can see that whatever audience you're providing or delivering to, that they're getting an amazing experience. And so my advice to you, my number 1 advice is, every single talk that you do, everywhere you go, just like this, we have a film crew follow you around, and they take footage of you speaking. And then you edit the parts, and again, you can use some really good editors like Adobe Premiere, you can use a YouTube editor. There's lots of editing software out there which allows you to break up and edit your speaker reel together. And it's really important that you capture the parts where you're interacting with the audience and where you're making an offer and everyone's buying your offer. Because in the speaker's mind, and also in the promoter's mind, what it allows you to do is gives them the vision that when they put you on stage, that they'll be big. Now, this doesn't happen overnight. Now, this happens, it can take 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And how do we do it? Well, in the first 2 years, we broke into Singapore and Malaysia first. And from there, we used the name of that promoter to say, hey, this person put us on stage, would you consider putting us on your stage? Now, here's one big, almost guaranteed way you can get on people's stages, and it goes like this. If you can help fill someone else's room up, and you promote and you get people in onto their stage, you can make it a condition that you speak on their stage, all right? You can make it a condition that you speak on their stage. So if you want almost a surefire way of doing this, really, really simple, market for their event, help put bums on seats and people into their event, and in return, you want a speaker slot on their stage. That's simple. So I hope you found this useful. That's one of the things that's really worked for us. It's one of the things that's gotten us international, and I hope you found that useful. It's John Lee from Ultimate Speaker Camp. I'll see you on the next session. Thank you.